This is really annoying. I picked up another plasma grenade, despite the fact that these are the worst grenades, apparently. They just straight up don't work. I don't know why they based a puzzle around grenades without making it so that you have the right kind of grenades. But now I've got to just meander. Apparently we need another topic because this is going on for an hour or more. I thought this would be a nice quick, we'll wrap up the puzzle and then be done. But apparently the game is angry and it's taking out its family issues on us. Seriously, am I just going to have to scour the map for a single frag grenade? Or I guess I could try again with the plasma, but I'm pretty confident that last one should have worked. It went into the flap. So somebody's going to have to give me a massage. That's what I'm going to need after this. Rounds for the rifle, nothing of use. Everything is sucky. Hey, you're an ex-Marine. You'd have grenades, right? Nope. You suck. Come on. Alright, I guess I might just try again with plasma grenades since it's all the game's gonna give me. The fact that they also avoid letting you... Okay, so help me. I don't understand this. I don't remember any of the other games having puzzles like this. I mean, I don't know if it exactly qualifies as a puzzle, but platforming slash precision grenade throwing. Apparently the engine is not suited for it. Stay away from me, dumb polyp. I'm not in the mood. This is just absurd. Come on now. You things are just annoying and everywhere, and I hate you all to death. Well, how's your week going? Mine's gotten considerably worse in the last 10 minutes. One of you has to have grenades. One frag grenade. Good, I'm getting out of here. Which one is it? So freaking help me if you kill me right now. I will revolt.
At this point, you might as well just climb inside.
Well, I can't. It doesn't let me. Like, if I could stand right next to it, I'd tank the death just to make sure it blows up, because that saves from death to death. I really need you. Oh, you son of a freaking cow.
What about your cow?
I had the grenade, and all I had to do was kill the stupid robot so I could throw it, and the robot just wouldn't die. For reasons. I've never found Halo to be this frustrating a game. Maybe this is because it was back in an era when you could pull this kind of a bizarre... It seems incongruous with the rest of the things the game makes you do. You know, we're practicing shooting and that's about it. Like this... Having to jump on these bizarre platforms and try to precision throw grenades, but only the right kind of grenades and have it make sure it doesn't bounce off, is a little bit unusually difficult.
It's super annoying.
Well, if my grenades are still up here, I will hopefully not be too put out. And my grenades are gone! Because that's just what happens in life. When life gives you lemons, it makes you suck on them. Eat my whatever this is. Green discharge.
Oh dear.
I want you dead for the rest of time. So, the question is, did my grenades fall off of this platform or did they just go away? Because, like, I really don't want to have to hunt through the whole map to try to get some more. Because that's turned out to be the hardest part of this whole endeavor. Plasma grenades aren't good enough, game. I would think you'd know that, given that it's your stupid puzzle I'm trying to solve. Okay, so I got a plasma grenade, but that's not going to work, so I have to find some other kind of grenade. You know, you'd think these former Marine guys would have loads of grenades on them. Shotgun at least will help me fight things better. I really dislike you. Dumb things. More plasma grenades. That's still not good enough for me. Well,
Not exactly sure why they wouldn't put some sort of repeating grenade.
you'd
spot.
think, or I think maybe the idea is that the repeatedly spawning enemies will eventually just drop them, because some of them have them. But I would have preferred that to be much less of a random thing. Or yeah, just have it be a specific spot where you can always grab them from. That would be another sensible thing to do. Or not take them from me when I had them and then I died. You could at the very least just leave them on the spot. Alright, I'm getting loads of plasma grenades all day long. But that's it. I literally have the max capacity of plasma grenades. Well, I'm just going to give it a shot then. I mean, I can't imagine that they were so poorly conceived. Or that this puzzle was so poorly conceived that plasma grenades just don't work. It might just be that they're harder to do, but whatever. If that's all they're going to give me, I'm going to find a way. This is going to be an extra long bonus episode because of this. Thank the people who made this dumb puzzle for that. Okay. Which of these vents? I'm going to try to go through the top one because that at least gives me a chance of maybe if I miss, it'll go in the bottom one instead. I don't know. Nope. Slightly higher. Slightly higher. That second. Okay, that second one looked good, but it still isn't. This is ridiculous. I mean, we already discovered that the frag grenades aren't even always perfect, but plasma ones just straight up don't seem to work. You're gonna have to move. It says there's too many enemies nearby.
Okay.
I don't know where the enemies are that are nearby, but apparently they're nearby. Oh, there he is.
The one guy.
That's nearby. He ain't dead. Don't you dare die on me. He's got a friend. He has a friend.
On me. That's a grenade.
He's got lots of friends.
Ah!
Friends for days.
Don't do that.
Don't
I hate
reload.
that
You can't punch
I'm
them to
not
death.
being able to reload
Well, keep punching him.
because I can't reload, and he keeps scratching my face up.
Well, you'll just have to.
You can't just sit there and take it like
yeah,
a man.
You're gonna have to though, because that doesn't work on
Walk
them.
like a man.
Punching,
Bend
I don't
over
think you
like
can
a man.
punch a zombie. I don't think it's gonna do anything.
Well, okay.
Where is the grenade? Well, it doesn't actually, because you die. Woohoo! Got it! Keep me alive! Oh wait, it was on the other side. Okay. So help me, I will eat your mother.
Okay.
It's giving me all the frag grenades!
That is so... Okay.
Keep them away from me! Keep them
I
away
just
from me!
died.
I have 3 of these
I
things
just
and I'm
died.
sinking every last one of them.
I just died, so... I think it exploded, right?
Yes, good freaking bloody mercy. Engine's gone critical. So am I! I'm very critical right
So
now.
am I!
Okay, where do we go after that just utter crap fight? Get the elevator to the 3rd floor. Yeah, let's do that. Where's that? Game. Elevator to the 3rd floor. That's very helpful. It's over there. Okay. I just want to get to the checkpoint. I can finally get this over with. That was dumb. You will not kill me now. If you kill me now, take away the last bit of hope I have. Where's the elevator? elevator to the 3rd floor. I don't think I'm going the right way. Oh, wait, no, that was a checkpoint, but we haven't done anything yet. Okay, I think I'm gonna make it. Come on. Come on. Let me in. We gonna do it, fellas. This is a lot of doors. This is get smart levels of doors. Checkpoint done and an elevator full of bad guys, but that's the least of my worries right now. There they all go. Except him, he didn't get the memo. Oh, wow, he got one memo. That was really stupid. Alright, come on, can the level end? I'm done with this. Here we go. We're on the elevator. Can we get a checkpoint and our way out of here? That is an incredibly slow elevator.
Cortana to Echo 419. Come in, Echo 419.
This is the end of the level, right?
I don't know. Remember.
It seems as though it must. Is this almost the end of the game, too?
That would be surprising to me.
This is the end of the book, I think. So I don't remember if the game... Either I'm misremembering parts of the book, or this is just a shorter game than we thought.
It'd be incredibly short by Halo standards, but...
Well, I mean, this would be episode, like, 15 or something, so it's like 15 hours, maybe?
6 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to
Escape the pillar bottom. Okay, I gotta get in the car. It won't let me in the car.
I'm just running
so
like
this is
a
this
bat
part. This
out of
is this
Hades.
mission.
Running
Get in the
like
car.
a
Get in the car.
phase.
Where are you at?
I'm already moving the opposite direction. I can't get up that way.
Yeah, we're gonna need to get in the car, you weirdo. Oh, I don't think I'm. Well, okay, this is gonna be hard for me too. Hop in.
Go. Go.
Now,
go.
doesn't I'm under the impression Halo 3 ends in exactly the same way as this. Now, I guess technically speaking, Halo 3 is sort of the opposite in that I think in Halo 3, you're destroying the Halo, but you have to get to the ship before the time runs out. I think in this, technically, we're getting away from the ship before the time runs out, because the ship's what's about to explode. Eee. Ooh. I'm just plowing people over. Okay. That was a generous time limit, actually. Oh, no! Get back in. Why are you... Whoa! Get in! I'm gonna have to leave without you, man! Oh, wait, I'm stuck. No, hang on. Quick, grab on! We got how many more meters or kilometers or whatever that says?
That's the count of time.
No, not that. Whatever the red numbers say.
Oh, well, that I wasn't watching.
It's not even going up or down. 1.4 kilometers. 1.3 kilometers. Okay, so it's going down slowly. Don't keep... Why does it keep flipping? That was the most intense... I got into it as it was still flipping over. That was impressive.
Okay, we're getting shot at!
Well, I can't... Don't get out, you fool! Why'd you get out? Get back in! You'll respawn in the car, I hope.
I don't know about that.
I'm going to assume you will, because that's... Oh, come on! Hooray! Speed!
Speed of... Get in!
We just gotta get out of here. You only got 3 minutes to go a mile. Only got 3 minutes to run a mile. Come on. 3 minute mile. Is that even possible?
I don't know.
What would the record be for the fastest mile? Okay, stupid barricades.
We're in the hundreds, not the thousands now.
Yay! Come on, son. Well, this may in fact be the end of the game, which I guess makes this loading done. Hey, we did something.
Oh, a little bit anticlimactic, I suppose. But
Well, I mean, there's a bit of a frustrating way to end with that dumb malfunctioning explosives. That's not gonna catch. Darn it. Okay, that's a bad way to do things. Oh, very bad. Not so good. Quite not good. Oh boy, you're not meant to drive planes or drive cars through ships. I don't know how planes got involved. Ah! I don't think I'm gonna have the juice I need, you dumb ship! Get out of my life! Darn it! Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Hurry up! Get in! Quick, quick, quick! Ah! Get shot at! Eee! How far are we? 100 meters! We're gonna make it, boys! Wait, what? What? Okay. That would you should have.
Cortana to Echo 419. 2 Covenant Banshees are approaching on your 6. Evade. Say again, evade. I'm hit.
Oh, well, okay. There goes our ride.
She's gone. Calculating alternate escape route.
Okay. Oh boy, we got 1 minute and a half to go a whole nother kilometer. Thanks for that. You're going the wrong way. I'm back here. Okay, hang on.
can't sprint.
Get ready to jump. There you go.
I'd like to point out I just loaded in midair like a boss.
I got a minute to go a mile. Ah, pillars in my way. Oh boy, who was it that thought about building ships like this? They should have thought about the need to drive cars through them. I don't think we're going to make that, son. A kilometer in a minute, I think, is a world record. Things are exploding.
The tunnels, they are exploding.
All around me are exploding.
Corpses.
Come on,
Different
we're down to 730 seconds. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I mean, provided.
It's one of those, like, the closer you get, the more the time goes, but I think it
I
eventually
doubt it. Oh boy, oh.
We're not.
This was not advertised. Oh, we gotta stop flipping this darn thing.
Get in! Get in! We're not gonna make it!
We're going the wrong way. All right, we're backing up. We got 9 seconds to back up 500 feet.
We're not gonna do it if you're backing up!
Well, it's not my fault.
I'm hopping out! You just died! You laid down and
Well, I couldn't do anything about it. Maybe we're supposed to... Oh, no. Well, in this case, I'm just not going to stop at that point when it makes a stop. Well, I guess this is a 3-part episode. Because I'm not letting this go now. Not until we know for sure. Get!
either that or
Stop
the
that.
second one has to just be slightly longer.
No, this will almost be 3 hours, depending on how long this takes. Well, maybe not. I'm going to have a snack since we're pausing for your... Never had this cheese bread before.
It's good.
They had a different kind of cheese bread when I used to go there. Well, I'll pardon us if we savor our last hurrah. I think this is where the book ends. The book
Well,
ends...
it's possible then that it's okay that it's a 3-parter because it'll be the end.
Well, yeah. It's also be a good chance for me to experiment with apparently I need to do an audio check on how loud my jaw pops when I chew.
That's your jaw popping? I always thought you just were a weirdo and did that weird, like, mouth noise of, like... Like, that's seriously your jaw popping.
Is it that loud?
It's loud, but I always thought that you were just a weird chewer. That's incredibly loud. Is that like a dislocation?
It doesn't hurt.
You should get that looked at.
But apparently people think it's weird.
When did you start? When did that happen?
I don't know. Well, that was me
That
who
wasn't
popped.
always the case.
I don't remember it not being the case. We got time running out. Got 5 minutes. You gotta flip this thing never. Get in the truck, you big sook. Sitting there having your cookies. I got diabetes. I'm a decent man. I'm trying to eat a salad here.
Where am I going?
Out there, where I am. Hop yourself in me trunk. Alrighty. No flipping. No failing. No dying. No flailing.
What does he have? Alzheimer's. That's what he has.
Alright, okay, see, the problem is it wants to flip. The car just wants to flip always and forever. Okay. Where did it go?
They wanted it to be a massive just fest down here.
Get out of the driver's seat. I don't trust you. Darn it.
You just died.
Well, no, you're...
Ah!
Well, you might as well die just because they're not going to respawn me in the middle of this.
They may.
Which has too many enemies. You're going to have to kill some people, which you're not going to be able to do by trying to get away in the truck.
Try again.
Well, I guess last time I got far enough away that you respawned just after I cleared the area, so... The question is, can you get away without flipping the truck?
Apparently not.
You're going to high center it on the top of the ramp. Something tells me we might be well advised to reattempt. I'm alive! Get in, get in, get in. I don't know which way we're going. Better be this way. 1.8 kilometers and 4 miles. I don't think so, son. It's a good day to die. Oh boy, this sucks. Oh boy, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. Come on. Heave ho. Heave ho. Come on. Okay. I don't think it's still possible, but it could be. So I shall have some amount of... Oh, why would that happen? What caused that? Oh, you got in this driver's seat again. Well, come on. Okay. I hate these hallways with a bunch of bumps and things. Okay. Lasers and bumps and people and...
With lasers and the bumps. You know
Tried to drive through these ship corridors of the warthog. Got the laser droid shooting at you, you know. Okay. This thing does not turn around with any speed at all. It's like if you have to course correct, this thing's gonna take a 2-week notice. Okay, alrighty.
Takes a little time sometimes to turn the Titanic. Oh, you know what I'm talking
Come
about.
on, we're going down. Look down. Don't hit any obstacles. I'm not going to make this jump because I didn't make it last time. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Oh, but then they got the stupid things and the hoops, and I'm going to die here today. 400 meters, but I can't stop because that's where the woman dies. Oh, this sucks. Just lots of unpleasant things. What? Why would you do that? Why would it turn around?
Now on the
Requesting extraction. We don't see them. We can't breathe. We can't see. We gotta keep going. We gotta get them extracted.
Now, the only thing I'm afraid of is if I don't pause here, is the cutscene not going to happen?
Get out!
No, no, no. Oh, come on! Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Jump!
I will.
I'm coming by, jump! Oh! You didn't jump! Get in! I'm not waiting for the cutscene to trigger. Oh, I guess, okay, so they do pause the timer for this cutscene. That's kind of them.
Evade. Say again. Evade.
Alright, see ya. She's dead. I'm gonna keep on moving.
She's gone.
Buy myself some extra time.
Calculating alternate escape route.
Oh boy, we're even worse than last time. We only got a minute. Last time we had a minute and a half.
Now we can make it.
Okay, so this is really going to depend entirely on the ability to not get stuck. Mijo, I don't think we're going to make it.
What's that from?
It's John Panette. You just don't know your history.
Which history? Okay.
Come on.
Which one is that one?
Come
Which
on.
bit is that?
Oh, it's that one.
He came out the jungle a great
Yeah.
white beast.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't get stuck. If you get stuck, we're all gonna die. I've spilled my milk. You've doomed us all. Oh, come on.
Top speed. We should be able to clear it.
20 seconds for 600 meters.
Some milk.
I don't think we gotta do this, kids. Not today.
Oh, we stayed centered.
Yeah, but we got 10 seconds to climb 400 kilometers. No! No!
With the 6 and the 5 and the 4, you not gonna make it.
Come on! Oh, you're so stupid! This is hard. This is so hard.
golly, this is so.
Oh, and the ship is gone. This is.
Rick of the Halo Fitzgerald.
That's the ship. I don't actually. What is this? Escape Pillar of Autumn. That's. I don't think that's gonna work.
Minutes before the fusion drive.
Escape of the
Well, no, yeah, the wreck of the Pillar of Autumn is actually the same number of syllables. What am I talking about? Get in! Get in! We got seconds! We're wasting time!
I can't get in. Where are you at?
I'm in the bay!
Don't.
Is the wreck of the Pillar of Autumn. Get in! Get in! Come on! Alright, so...
Story lives on as the boat she went down.
I don't actually know that song all that well, admittedly.
It's incredibly long.
It's not that long. It's like 6 minutes.
Yeah, but it's like
It's just
longer.
Yeah, it's just slow. See, if I can manage to make the jumps to get on these middle tracks, then this seems to be the fastest way. It's just that I don't always make the jumps. Come on, me boys. Oh, me bully boys. That's not what I wanted, boys. We've got a long way to go. Hey, that was a good dismount, or I guess remount. We got synchronized vehicle flipping.
Synchronized mounting.
Oh boy. Okay. Come, me lads. Come, my lads, but drink with me. Oh no! Come on! Need to have some kind of a good sea shanty, but none of them fit. That's all I can do.
Like you're trying to give birth.
I'm trying to give birth to success.
It's a miracle of birth.
Trying to give birth to the future.
Ah, I think I got an amniotic sac in my mouth.
Okay, we did it. No, we didn't. It's the barricade.
Beyond the barricade is there.
This is the one that sucks the hardest because I don't even know how to get into this room or out. So you got to do the middle and then try to get out on the side and then do the hokey pokey. Okay, 3 minutes and counting. I don't even know. Are we on a better track now? I can't even tell anymore. Who designed these bizarre slaloms is what I'm asking. Like, I'm just never going to make that one. And that's the problem, is that this is the room I could most use that jump. Okay, this is the room that sucks a lot. It's sucking very much. Okay, so yeah, there's pillars in the middle and it all hurts. Okay, we're not doing too badly. We're gonna make a jump. Get out of my life. Whew.
I'll bust! Get out of my face!
Whoop. Alright, we're doing better. 2 minutes and a half. Almost 3 minutes for this section. Do I actually have to wait? Because if I don't have to wait for it to trigger this cutscene, then I'm just not gonna. Sorry, I know you're about to die. I'm pressing it today. See ya. Because that seems almost cheap if it's like, if the secret is just to not stop. I mean, I guess maybe...
Apparently so.
Well, if they don't make me, I'm certainly not gonna. Wow. Well... Bit stupid that. She didn't even have to die. Alrighty. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Alright, I'm learning the course at least a little bit better, so I'm able to do the, slalom. Yee. 700 meters in 2 minutes. This feels far more doable. Up! Okay, except when pillars happen. I actually have no clue at all what we're meant to do in this room. I guess, no! No flipping! Come on.
At this point, I'm just riding.
Come on!
Hey, go! Taking my time on my ride.
Whoa! Hey, 300 meters in a minute and a half. This we can do. Alrighty. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Too confident. Spoke too soon. I cannot see the road.
Which way is up? Ah, you got a pillar. Multiple pillars.
I can't get out.
We're going to have to run.
We're not going to be able to run. Well, okay, how far is it really? We got a minute to go. How far?
I can't get out.
A minute to go, 80 feet or meters or whatever. Metric, I don't care. Run!
I can't run. This is as fast as I go.
Okay.
Did we just die?
I don't think so. No.
We're cutting it close.
Yes, we are. That was a bit of an odd bracing maneuver. Okay.
Oh, why? We finally got it.
We
It's a
actually
bit
get
of a Star Wars-ish scene right here. The ship is exploding. We're pulling out. Wait a minute, it's one of ours.
I mean, that, sure, but I don't know that Star Wars invented that either. Flying away from the ship you've just destroyed just before it explodes on you.
That was a fairly tropey Star Wars thing for a while. I mean, they did it 3 times with the Death Star.
They did it twice with the Death Star.
Well,
No, they only did it once with the Death Star, because the first time it just blows up
yeah.
while they're not in it.
Well, okay.
The second time they have to actually be in it. Yay!
Wow.
Engine temp critical.
Is this the one where he goes floating out into the space until the 4th one? Is that...
Well, that's how Halo 3 ends. Yes, like I said, I think the endings of 1 and 3 are actually pretty similar. I do think this is how the game ends. So is it only 15 hours? Then again, I don't think Halo 2 is that long, but I'd also... I mean, I played Halo 2 enough that I could practically do it blindfolded, so... maybe it's a matter of familiarity. But then again, I don't remember ever finishing this.
Scanning.
I do not recall. I swear we did, but
Dust and echoes. We're all that's left.
then again, maybe I'm thinking of one of the other
For
ones. I
Earth.
don't know.
An entire Covenant armada obliterated, and the Flood. We had no choice. Halo. It's finished.
No. I think we're just getting started.
Is it truly the end? Either it is or it's frozen. And it's spinning slightly.
See, no. What is it called? No scripting going on.
Oh. The maw.
What a moi.
Birth of a Spiral Achievement. Yay! We did it! Well, there you go. We have fixed the gap in at least our, or my apparently, since you seem to think you played it before. So the real question is, where's the guy?
Why is it that they wouldn't have just destroyed all of the other Halos from space? Once they tried it with
Because
this
they can't. They had to destroy this one basically by triggering a nuclear reaction in the ship.
one. No.
So it's like they're not. They can't just be destroyed for just shooting at them. I mean, you'd think maybe they could, but I don't know if they ever actually try that. They are Forerunner technology, so they're probably too hardy to survive anything like that. I am not seeing the name of the guy who wrote the books, because he was a member of the team, I thought. Unless I am misremembering. Whoop. What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? William Dietz. Maybe I just missed it because Dietz.
I feel like I got deets.
Don't go spilling. Ooh, lucky that. Now I need to look that up because I know that some of these guys. I know also that some of the books were written by members of the actual original writing team, and that some of them were basically like hired out to other writers. But I don't. So I guess maybe I don't know who's who in Whoville. What is his name? Wow. Okay, this guy's impressive. Apparently, not just what he wrote, apparently he was in the Navy, the Marine Corps, and was also employed as a surgical technician. It's like, okay, so the guy's writing is not the only string to his bow, apparently. Written a number of tie-in novels for the Halo series. Oh, he also did some Star Wars expanded books. I did not know that.
I did not know that.
Okay, so it seems like he was not one of the main members of the team. Who was it? Maybe... I might just be thinking completely incorrectly. Let me see here. Okay, so I was somewhat confused. So Eric Nyland was the first person to write a Halo tie-in book, which was The Fall of Reach. And he was one of the original members of the writing team. And apparently, once the books got started, they started hiring other people to write more of them. So William apparently was not, but Eric was, and they're all right. And they're nothing crazy, but they're not. If you're a fan of the series, I think they're worth reading just because it's extra details that you don't get from the games. But they aren't like gripping, such beautiful, eloquent prose. It's nothing like that. It's very basic action book stuff. Well, there you go. What on earth does a Canticleer do?
Canticleer. Oh.
Or is that just a name? Oh, Skywalker Symphony Orchestra. That's interesting. Because a canticle is a poetic term, isn't it? Technically, like the chapters of the Divine Comedy are called canticles. So perhaps a canticleer is someone who writes canticles. You have to be a very specific kind of poet to be that specific. So this is going to be a 3-hour thing. Oh my goodness.
3-hour tour.
What does a canticleer do? That's a fun word. Oh, it's a musical ensemble. Oh, would these be the guys? Would these be the famous guys? Is this the... Yeah, are these guys? They should be more well known if that's them. Male vocal ensemble. They'd have to bring that up if it was them.
Ooh, just bring that up in random conversation.
Not them. It's
You know,
I'm looking at the
if
Wikipedia
you ever
article.
sit down and hear to yourself, oh, yeah, that's me.
I was talking about the
Ouch, that's
about
me.
the Wikipedia. I'm guessing to bring that up, but what?
Don't bring it up.
Well, they're not bringing it up, so maybe it's not them. Either that or they're ashamed.
Why would you be ashamed of something like that?
Well, especially given that it's like one of the most famous video game themes ever. It doesn't make mention it. Now I'm going to look that up. Who recorded the Halo theme? But like, okay, who actually did the recording? I get that the guy who wrote it was from the company, but composed by that guy. But I'm saying, who is the actual? Yeah, well, it doesn't mention it. Well, never mind then. Well, 'tis done. Which also means we got to do something. We got to find something else to do now.
We should do the Force Unleashed series I have it on the...
I don't know that I want to play the whole series again.
It's great.
I remember thinking it was fun, but looking back on it, I don't know that I was sophisticated enough at the time to know what that meant.
Wow.
Oh, because it's...
Okay.
Looking back on it, I can see, because people have criticized it in ways that I'm like, well, I guess that's kind of fair.
Well, I don't specifically care what people think. I think that just simply even for the sake of thought experiment.
It's overly melodramatic, I would say. And I mean, the whole Star Killer part of Star Wars has never been something I was like, wow, this character's great. It's a little bit angsty teeny.
Sure.
Angsty teen self-insert character.
Self-insert. Maybe. I mean, I think arguably, you have to have self-insert characters to some degree.
No, why?
In
What?
good storytelling,
No.
I think that you ought to relate to one particular character in a way that makes you feel like,
Not as
hey, get it.
Okay, self-insert means it means the author's doing that, not the audience. The audience is meant to relate, but that's not the same as a self-insert. It's not, because at that point you're just resonating with a character. A self-insert is an author saying, I'm going to basically write myself in this story.
So like Tom Bombadil.
Well, yeah, but I don't think he's a necessary part of the
No,
books.
he's not.
Like,
It's
so
fair.
I mean, I don't get why everyone's like, he should have been in the movies. I'm like, he would have not fit in the movies at all. He doesn't fit in the
I'm
books
one
very
of the
well.
I'm one of the few fans that thinks he shouldn't have been in the movies because it wouldn't have worked cinematically. Plus, again, as much as Tom is representative in a very, very loose sense to Tolkien himself, only because Tolkien said that he most related to Tom, I'm like, okay, but you guys are taking it to the degree of, like, he wrote himself into the book. It's like, no, he didn't. It's like, he's the only one that doesn't get affected by the ring's power. It's like, well, no. I don't know.
He never interacts with the ring, does he?
At one point he does, and I can't recall whether it's in, I want to say it's in the second book,
He's
Two
not
Towers.
he's not in the second book. He's only in the first book.
No, because at one point he interacts with Sam and Frodo.
In the first book, before the Fellowship is even a thing, is when that happens.
Well, then at one point he does.
That's why I'm not
come
that
in
big a
contact with
fan
them.
of that whole. I'm not as big a fan of the first book in general, just because it's like doesn't seem to know what it's doing yet. Because it's interesting, my opinion of the books is almost inverse of the movies, where I actually like Fellowship of the Ring the most of the movies, because I like there's something about the people coming together, and then it's like the forming of the quest, and it's a classic kind of adventure. It does a really good job of setting the stage for the adventure to take place, whereas the books don't do that as well. It's a little bit more like, we're gonna meander in the Hobbit thing, and then he's gonna stay in the woods, and they're gonna talk with Tom Bombadil, and then they're gonna get attacked in the Barrow Downs by things that are.
The Barrow Downs part for sure.
It's
I
like,
was
okay, what on earth?
is with the-
I mean, they bring it back
white-
in the sense that the blade that Merry uses to attack the Nazgul was the blade he got from there, which is the only reason it worked against him.
Right.
So it's like,
'Cause it
fair
was from
enough, that
Barrow,
tied it back.
Loosely,
But
I mean,
okay, that was
But that's
a
Tolkien
big
for you.
diversion to get paid off so far down the line. But I don't know. I'm also apparently a heretic for thinking that the cinematic release is better than the extended, which I mean, I like to point out Peter Jackson agrees. So
I don't think that any extended edition is going to be better than the original release
because like
no, I
there's
don't,
director's
because
cuts which
there's
have more scenes and things, and sometimes do make the film better. Sometimes it's studio meddling that removes scenes because they're like, it's too long or it doesn't flow with.
maybe,
We
but in
had
the
a
case of
focus
Peter
group that
Jackson,
didn't
they
like
were
it.
very, very specific about which scenes they included.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
which
they
ones
did
didn't.
it simply because of the fact that it's like, we can't release a 3.5-hour movie. That's just, no one's going to allow that.
Right.
But it was them who did it. It wasn't the studio, I don't think. Whereas sometimes if it's like a director's cut comes out and it has scenes that the director wanted but the studio objected to, it's like, well, sometimes it does improve it.
Sometimes it
But
don't
ultimately,
be that way.
what you gain in added material from the books, you lose some of the cinematic flow, in my opinion. I think the extended editions are not as good movies, even if you might think that they're fun because they have more details. It's like, sure, but those details interrupt the flow. Because I think an adaptation is fine to be an adaptation, meaning it doesn't adhere strictly. I mean, I think it should adhere closely. But it doesn't have to be rigid, because otherwise it's like, okay, otherwise I may as well read the book. If you like the Hobbit movie, or if you like the Lord of the Rings movies, just read the books. Don't make the movies into the books. Let them be different things and appreciate them for their separate values. But apparently,
There's additional content.
that's a
that are
heretic
completely separate
opinion for me.
from the movie. Like the extended editions have tons of backgrounds on like how they.
Yeah,
created
in the
certain
book.
sections.
It's stuff that's in the book.
No, I'm not talking about scenes. I'm talking about additional, like, here's how we went about crafting the symphony of this, and now we recorded
Well, no,
everything.
they have special features exist on any DVD.
Yeah, but I mean, with the extended editions, it's extensive. It's like hours of
Well, I'm pretty sure the normal ones
additional
are.
content.
I don't think only the extendeds have that stuff, though.
It has its exclusive stuff to the extendeds, for sure.
You sure about that?
I'm positive because I own them.
Okay, but I've seen the whole mini-series basically they created about the making of it. I've also read the book.
Well, sure. I also have a separate movie that is about purely the symphonic, like, side of the music, which is fantastic.
I don't know. That's just my hot take for the day, I guess.
Hot takes.
I just...
No one wants them.
Well, yeah, sure.
I'm teasing you.
I just don't... It's odd to me that it's such a, like...
Controversial.
Not even well, it's not even... Well, that I mean, yes. It's the fact that everyone's just taking it for granted. I'm like, I don't... Because, I mean, I have to... The only solace I get to take is the fact that Peter Jackson agrees with me. Or I guess more accurately, I agree with Peter Jackson. Where it's like, I respect the movies for being movies. Like,
Sure.
Yes, the extended ones might be closer adaptations of the books, but I don't care necessarily about that because the movies are not unfaithful adaptations by any stretch. So, adding material at the expense of cinematic flow, I think, is a mistake when you're attempting to turn something that is a book into a movie because you're turning it into a movie. Make it a movie.
Sure.
If you like the movie and you want more details, read the book. That's generally my opinion on those kinds of things is a movie is, I mean, the reason you call it an adaptation. If it wasn't an adaptation, you'd basically be using the book as a screenplay. And they used to make movies like that. Like, I remember watching the Great Gatsby movie, not the one that came out in like the 2000s or the 2000s or whatever. The one from like the 70s.
Oh, I didn't
Which is
realize there was
literally
one.
like they basically took the book as the script. And it's
Did
not
it
a very
work?
compelling movie.
Oh, sad.
It's because it's like the book. There's differences between books and movies that have to be
Right,
accounted
and we
for.
talked about that even in just like the whole Theoden concept. You know, it's like there are certain things that you have to adapt for cinema to make it more appealing on a. I mean, you can't. Yeah.
So anyway.
The whole reveal of Aragorn using his reforged sword for the first time
Yeah, I think that makes
doesn't
some
go
sense.
down in the book the same way, and it makes far more cinematic sense the way that it goes down in the movies.
Well, anyways, now that I've lost my Tolkien fan card.
That's hard.
Well, I've lost that and I've gained my Halo fan card because I've now at least played 1 through 4. And that's all that there is.
I tried to do 5 and I just couldn't do it.
No, it's not. It should have ended.
I tried. I really did. It was very
I
strange.
tried to tell you.
Felt like a completely different game.
It is. I tried to tell you. It's made
Like,
by completely different people.
It didn't. It felt like, you know, those memes of like, can I copy off you? Oh, okay, but make it different enough that no one knows.
Yeah,
Like,
but it
that's
shouldn't have
what
been
felt
different.
like.
Why was it different?
Like,
It should have been the same games.
It felt like that, where it's like, okay, they're fighting now some sort of weird. I don't know if this is the Covenant, but now they have some sort of cyborg Covenant. What is what?
Oh, those are probably the same guys from 4. I forget what they were called.
I don't think
Because
so.
4 introduces the new villain and then they kill him off immediately. So it's like, okay, I can understand the criticism that 4 didn't need to exist, but I still felt like it tied up Chief's story well enough
It did.
to exist. It's like, okay, he gets to go back home. I was under the impression it's like, okay, he gets to go back home. He's like the last Spartan alive. All the other ones are mostly dead because it's like he's been doing his job for like 40 years at this point. Well, maybe not that long, but like 30 years. So let the guy retire, please. And they just don't do that, which is a bit of a shame.
Please a favor, let him retire.
And then it's like, no, he's not going to retire because he's got to find Cortana, who's dead but not really. And it's like, why are we keeping to do this?
Because he loves her. Why?
Well, that was an element I also understand. People were like, that didn't make much sense in 4, which it's like, yeah, it was
thin.
it was unnecessary, certainly. But whatever, it didn't detract. It was basically only at the end. But anyways, well, Apparently we found some life to talk about topics after the game frustrated us enough. I don't know what we're going to play next. I don't know if I'd... Yeah, do you want to do the whole Shadow?
No, we could just... Well, we also could
We go
tap
back to
into
Shadows. Yeah, now the Xbox is uncrapped itself. Except, well, it actually hasn't. You just bought a new Xbox.
I literally just bought a new one.
It crapped its pants, so I just kicked him out. You don't get new pants, you just gotta go.
In the case of pants versus no pants, pants always beats no pants.
Guess I gotta fix Chrono Trigger. I still need to fix that too. A whole bunch of things we were in the middle of that just went...
I think that's how it should end.